What is going on, my family? Your boy Demetrius is back with more of this Tekken 8 talk. And here in this video here, I'm just going to talk and rap about the biggest surprise, I guess you could say, even though a lot of people were demanding it for years now. But it is kind of a big surprise that Jun Kazama is going to be back in Tekken 8. Although we have not seen any actual gameplay of Jun Kazama in Tekken 8 as of yet. We've always seen is like the cinematics and shit like that, but you know, we do know that she is coming back in Tekken 8 in one form or another. I touched on it just a little bit in a previous video that I did about Jun Kazama, so here I'm just going to kind of lay it all out and what I think that they're trying to do with Jun Kazama and what I expect to happen when it comes to Jun once they reveal more about Tekken 8. Now, first of all, I'm going to start out by saying, you know, congratulations to the people that have wanted Jun back in the game for so many years. I know throughout Tekken 7's tenure, people were really wanting Jun to come back in the game. People actually thought she was going to come back in Tekken 7 Season 4, but it didn't happen. They created Lydia, and we don't even know what's going on with Lydia, if she's going to come back or not, but you know, I guess we'll know in the future. But this video is not about Lydia, it's about Jun. So with Jun coming back, it is kind of refreshing a little bit, because Jun is a character, like, you know, all the years I've been playing Tekken, I've been playing Tekken since the first Tekken, and Jun is a character really back then nobody honestly cared about. She was just a character that was just there. She debuted in Tekken 2. One of the things that I do like about Jun, she probably has one of the best Tekken tracks in the entire franchise, and it's going on in the background as I'm speaking right now. I really love that about Jun. Her PlayStation Tekken 2 soundtrack, man, that motherfucking shit just goes hard. You know what I'm saying? And it's actually kind of hard for me to talk right now because I'm actually recording this video and listening to the song at the same time. So this song is actually motivating me to do this video right now. So Jun definitely has like the best, or one of the best, Tekken soundtracks in the whole franchise. And then her stage back then was pretty cool too. So, you know, Jun had a lot going for her in Tekken 2. But as far as her being a very, very popular character, you know, it was kind of up in the air. It was kind of 50-50. Nobody really talked about her because, you know, it was just really just all about the Mishimas, as it normally is. You know, then you had characters like, you know, martial law and all that. So it was just more characters that were being talked about on side of her. But she was a character, like I said, I really did like her as a character, because she kind of, you know, the thing with Jun, when she debuted, she had a little Virtua Fighter flavor to her, you know what I'm saying? You know, the way that she fought and stuff like that. So I respected that about Jun and what they were trying to do with her. She was just that calm character. She had the smooth moves and stuff like that. And, you know, she wasn't all over the top and shit like that, like some characters, you know, characters like Paul that just had stupid ass moves, just can kill you with one hit. You know, Jun wasn't like that. She was a very balanced character, very smooth character. She had some smooth moves at the time, so I did like that about her. Now, I never played as her. You know, I never picked Jun up and played as her, but, you know, she's a satisfying character as far as the roster. And then, you know, at that time, I had no idea that she was going to play such a big part in the story, which she kind of does. I mean, it is kind of amazing that Jun has been absent for so many years, and even though she's been absent, she's still playing a big part in the story. So I think that's kind of amazing. That's, you know, kind of weird and kind of amazing at the same time, how a character that's not been seen since Tekken 2 plays such a big part in the story. I mean, she's been on the Tekken tag games, but, you know, those Tekken tag games don't count as far as story is concerned, even though they got those ending movies that try to connect the Tekken tag games to the story. But, you know, spin-offs don't count as far as the story is concerned. But yeah, but Jun, she's finally coming back in Tekken 8. And like I touched on in the previous video, I kind of feel like what they're going to do with Jun, they're going to kind of put her in that Kazumi role. And what I mean by that is because Kazumi was a character in Tekken 7 that she was on the base roster. She was in the story, but she was not actually there. She was actually deceased. And I think that's what they're gonna do with Jun. With Jin, I think Jun is not there, but she's there in the consciousness of Jin as far as the story mode is concerned. You know what I'm saying? It's just the way that Jun was presented, like coming from the heavens and all that type of stuff. I think she is not going to actually be there, but she is actually there in Jin's consciousness. So, but she's going to be a part of the base roster just exactly how they did Kasumi. It's starting to become a little bit of a Bandai Namco trademark where they have these characters that are actually deceased or not there, and they make them part of the base roster. So that's just me personally. I don't want to piss no Jun fans off, but you know what I'm saying? That's just personally what I feel like that they're doing with Jun. I still think she's actually deceased, but you know, she's part of Jin's consciousness, his spiritual consciousness, and she's going to be a part of the base roster as a playable character, and that's what people really want. So I actually touched on that in a little theory video that I did a couple of months ago. It's just a little fun theory video I did. This was before Tekken 8 was even announced, so y'all go ahead and check that video out. But yeah, another thing that I think that they could do with Jun, like on side of making her part of Jin's consciousness in the story, they can also kind of do a little, I don't know how they're going to do the story when it comes to the whole game, but they're probably going to have some type of back chapter where it kind of explains what happened to Jun and why she's disappeared, or you know, disappeared or deceased, or whichever one. You know what I'm saying? They probably gonna have to do something like that to explain why she is back in Tekken 8. I mean, we already know why she's back. It's because of, you know, Jin versus Kazuya, so that makes perfect sense. You know, Kazuya's baby mama and Jin's mother. You know, of course, you know, it made perfect sense for them to bring her back on side of a lot of Jun fans wanting her back. And me personally, as far as Jun's gameplay is concerned, they really don't have to change too much with Jun. Like I said, she was the character that always had the smooth moves and shit like that. So I don't think they should change too much with her. Just as long as they don't paste her into Asuka's move list. I hope they don't do that. Jun has a smoothness about her, so I don't expect them to change too much. Any difference would probably be because of Tekken 8 itself, but I don't think they should change Jun's gameplay. And me personally, I think Jun is probably going to be kind of similar to how she played in Tekken Tag Tournament 2, hopefully, or they can go back to the first Tekken Tag Tournament. One thing I'm also hoping that they will do when it comes to Jun in Tekken 8. Now, I'm really confused on the whole unknown thing. Like, you know, this unknown character. Clearly, there's some connection that unknown has with Jun. I hope they, you know, I hope Harada and them clear that shit up with this whole unknown character. I mean, probably, you know, the Jun fans probably know more about the unknown character, but I'm just so confused when it comes to that character. Like, I hope they clear that shit up in the Tekken 8 story. Like, this whole unknown, like, what is this character? Like, what does Jun's spirit or whatever have to do with this character? And is this character a crucial part in the story? Is this unknown character going to have any kind of significance when it comes to the battle of Jin versus Kazuya? So I hope they really clear that shit up with this whole unknown character, because unknown is actually popular in herself. You feel what I'm saying? So they just need to go ahead and just, you know, come out with it and clear that up. And, you know, hopefully in Tekken 8 they'll do that with the story. You know, maybe we will see unknown come back as well, or some shit like that. Maybe Jun spiritually will turn into unknown or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking for that also, because this whole unknown character, like I said, it's just, she's so confusing. It's I don't hate the character or nothing like that. It's just, you know, it's just a character. I'll be like, damn, are they ever gonna say anything about this character and what this character actually means to Jun in the story? So hopefully in Tekken 8 we'll get some answers when it comes to the whole unknown situation, because, you know, at the end of Tekken Tag Tournament 2 there was this there was a cinematic ending with Jun and unknown. So I'm just like, you know what, they need to go ahead and explain what's going on there. And the last take that I'm going to make here is, the outcome and Jun's impact on the outcome of the battle between her son and her baby daddy. And they actually made this kind of clear in the Tekken 8 trailer and the Gaming Awards trailer that, if Jin is going to be successful in this battle, I don't know if it's going to stop at Tekken 8 or if it's going to continue into Tekken 9 or whatever. But regardless of the fact, if Jin comes out victorious, Jun will definitely play a big part in Jin becoming successful and victorious in the battle against Kazuya. So they have made that perfectly clear in the trailer. They're just letting us know in that trailer, like, you know what? If Jin wins, Jun is going to be a big reason for it. So Jun fans do have that. Like I said, with Jun coming back in Tekken 8, this is refreshing because, she is considered a classic character to many people. I consider her as a classic character. I still don't understand why she, I guess you could say, was absent for all of those years. Some people say that she was dead. Some people say she was missing and all of that. And then you had the whole unknown thing going on. So I really don't know what was going on with Jun all of these years. But you know what? I guess none of that really matters now. Jun is back and a lot of people are happy. And I hope this is a deconfirmation for Asuka, because I do not want Asuka's ass back in Tekken 8. I'm not going to be the one that is going to play her and be dedicated to her and, all of that. I'm just, happy that a character like her is back into the game. And hopefully we'll see some other classic characters come back in Tekken 8. But I kind of doubt it. I was really hoping for Forest Law to come back. I thought it was Forest at first, but it's not. It's Martial Law. I don't know. I really don't think Tiger is going to come back. The way that Tekken 8 looks, the way that Tekken 8 is being presented to us, I don't think Tiger is going to come back either. But who knows? This is Bandai Namco. They surprise us with a lot of shit. So we may see some surprises in the future, but right now, like I said, the biggest surprise here, although it may not be a surprise to many, to some people, it was, I ain't gonna say obvious, but it was definitely inevitable that Jun was gonna come back, and now she's back. So, like I said, congratulations to the Jun fans and congratulations to the people that are going to main Jun. I'm getting this feeling that Jun is probably going to be one of the first characters that they're going to show as far as a total gameplay trailer, like a total single character gameplay trailer. Jun may be one of the first characters that they're going to show because, I know Harada, I know how he thinks. Jun is like the talk of the town when it comes to Tekken 8 right now. So he's probably telling his development team to put together a trailer specifically for her, because one thing about Harada, he will follow social media. He sees what's going on. He sees what's being talked about. So expect a trailer specifically for Jun pretty soon. I really do think that she is going to be one of the first characters that they are going to present in her own trailer. So I'm actually looking for that to happen as well. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Let me know if you're going to be one of those players that's going to put Jun a part of your rotation. And what are y'all expectations for Jun as far as story-wise, gameplay-wise, and all that type of stuff? And do y'all think now with Jun coming back, do y'all think we're going to see the unknown character come back as well? So let me know all of that in the comment section below. Of course, we'll get a conversation started. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe for the hottest Tekken 8 and Tekken 7 content on the internet, period. I will get back at you in the next video. My name is Demetrius. God bless. Stay safe. I am out. Peace.